Hello and welcome to this digital wood carver how-to tutorial. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to set the thickness of your DWC Quickset Zeroing Block within the OmniControl software. By default, that block's thickness is set to a 1/2 inch thick. And if there's any variation or if there's any difference from that default setting to what your actual block is for whatever reason, you want to be able to make the change within the software to reflect that difference. And so this video is going to walk you through exactly how to do that. Now, the first thing that we want to do is we are going to be editing the scripts within the software. We're going to be editing the user command scripts and then the custom scripts. Two of them, in fact, with regards to the Quickset block. And so with that being said, we want to make sure that we start off by downloading and installing Notepad++ to the computer, because that's what we're going to use for editing the scripts. We're not going to just use regular Notepad or Word or anything like that. We're going to use Notepad++ because it'll give us administrative rights to where when we make changes in the settings, we can save those changes right directly back to that folder, that profile folder, without having to copy and paste or drag and drop or any of that stuff. We can go right to the folder. So when we go in, what we want to do is we're going to start off with going to notepad-plus-plus.org. And we're going to go into there and we're going to come down to download, and we're going to download Notepad++, version 8.82, your latest version, and we're going to get that downloaded and installed. All right, once you do that, then that's what you're going to be using to edit your scripts and everything. Now, when it comes to the scripts and where they're located, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into the C drive of your computer. We're going to go into Program Files and then the Planet-CNC folder. And we're going to go into the Profile folder, and you're going to go into your OmniControl profile, whatever it is for your machine. 3648, 2636, 2440, like my example here, 1824, so on and so forth. So whatever your OmniControl folder is. Now, when you open that up, you're going to have a series of folders, and we're going to go into two different folders, and we're going to edit two different scripts. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is we're going to go into scripts, and we're going to open this up. And my absolute recommendation is that you do not edit your scripts unless you absolutely have to. But if you do, I want you to be able to do it right, and I want you to make sure you don't change anything else other than the specific thing you want to change. Otherwise, it could, totally just mess up exactly how that script is supposed to perform and things. So you've got to be focused on your attention and everything when you're making these changes. Make sure you don't accidentally delete something or change a number or this or that, make a mistake or anything, because it could render that entire script null and void, or it could corrupt it in some way. All right, so in our scripts here, the script for the Quickset Zeroing Block is going to be script 0720. You're going to right click, and we're going to come down and we're going to click on Edit in Notepad++. And when you edit this in Notepad++, when it opens up, you're going to see at the very top that it says Quickset Procedure, and you're going to see this script. Now, you're going to go down to the lines 93 to 122, where the parameters of the Quickset block are. And you're going to be changing specifically line number 116, which is the Quickset Offset Z. You're going to change that 0.5. That's the thickness of the Quickset block. You're going to change it to whatever your thickness is. Let's pretend that your thickness is 0.498. You're going to come in here and you're going to change that to 0.498. And then you're going to come up and hit save. Now, when you hit save, it's going to say the file is trying to save to a protected folder. Do you want to open up Notepad in administration mode? If you haven't opened it up in administration mode to begin with, which we didn't, then you're going to say yes, and you're going to click yes, and it's going to reopen Notepad, and you're going to make sure your change stayed, and you're going to hit that save folder up here at the top, and it's going to make that change. That's it. You're done. Now, I don't want to make that change in mine, so I want to put mine back to 0.05, and I'm going to hit save. So line 116, the Quickset Offset Z, that's the number you're going to change if you're changing the thickness of your Z. All right, let's go ahead and close that, and let's go back to our folder. Now, the second place that we have to go to is when setting the Z with the Quickset block, that same number, half-inch number, has to be changed to the same number that you just, whatever it is that you mic'd out, right? So we got to go back into our folder, and this time we got to go into User CMD, the user command folder. And we're going to go to the Quickset with Z Touch Off right here, the Quickset with Z Touch Off. We're going to right click, and we're going to come down, and we're going to edit with Notepad++, Quickset with Offset Z, and we're going to come down. This time we're going to be in our lines here. We're going to be dealing with lines 34 through 37, specifically line 37, that Quickset Offset Z, that 0.05. That's where you're going to change your number to whatever it is, 0.498. or whatever your number is. Once again, once you make the change, hit the little blue save, and you're done. That's it. That's all you have to do. Once you do that and everything, and you come back in to next time you use your OmniControl, that setting will be locked in for when you're doing your touch off. Excuse me. That setting will be locked in for when you do your touch off, and you'll be good to go. So very short to the point, that's exactly how you change the Z thickness of your Quickset block, your DWC Quickset block, not your flat filler gauge, none of that, the Quickset block. That's exactly what you do. That's the two files that you change for your OmniControl. And with that, you have a wonderful day. Until next time, stay sharp. Happy carving. We'll catch you in the next how-to video.